Welcome back, Big Bass Lovers. It's Demont coming back at you. A lot of you guys have asked me a lot of questions about the swim bait lures and stuff I use. And of course, y'all seen my Elios reels and my different swim bait rods. Most of the time, I'm using 20 to 25 pound fluorocarbon or P-line original copolymer. It's very rare that I use braid, but I got in a big order from Tackle Warehouse and wanted to go ahead and show you some of the swim baits that I ordered, because it was about time for me to order some more. And I got a couple other things I want to show you as well. I took the kids out fishing today. I got to try the new Lew's Speed Pitch Reel, Skip Pitch Reel. It actually performs very well. I didn't get a chance to do any videos of it because I was out with the kids, and of course that's kind of not conclusive to doing a video. I spent most of my time basically untangling them, making them happy, getting them snacks and drinks and stuff of that nature. But okay, this is my favorite soft plastic lure, soft plastic swim bait, that is, the MagDraft. I use it in 8-inch and 6-inch, and I also use the freestyle. There's really only like 3 colors I throw. I'm kind of 4, but I'll show you that in a minute. This one here is I think the MB shad. Then you have the this is the albino pearl shad. This is my favorite one to throw. That's albino pearl. This is whiteback. This is my other favorite. It's got like a white back and it kind of goes down to a clear belly. I don't change these hooks. I use these exact same hooks. I bend one of the barbs out and stick it in its belly, just so it stays in better and doesn't come loose. Magnet keeps it really good, but I'd rather have it a little firmer. And here is the MB Gizzard again. I like that color a lot. It's kind of a newer color that I started experimenting with. Here's the IU. I throw this when the primary forage is like a bluegill, when I'm trying to represent like a big bluegill. Now these 8 inches, they weigh 3 ounces. So you need to have a good heavy duty swim, like not heavy duty. You need to have a good swim bait rod, at least a heavy action. They're not for the faint of heart. But then you also have this little 6-inch guy here. The 6-inch guy here, I throw on a 7.27, mostly a 7.3 to 7.4 heavy action rod, like what you use for your pitching stick. This is a new color that I got. Well, this is IU. This looks different in the 6-inch sometimes. I mean, sometimes you get a little bit different with the pour. So it kind of messes you up a little bit sometimes. And this is the other thing I like to use, the freestyle. I use it with a flashy swimmer in 7/0 size. And I also use it with the VMC heavy duty swim bait hooks. I also use it with the Owner Beast hook when they're in stock. Just some of the things I like to use. I got some more of these. I'll show you these in a second. I wish I had those on my boat today. I forgot to put them on the boat. It saves you a lot of headache, especially when you're fluke fishing. When you're skipping a fluke around a dock, I'm going to show you that in just a minute. Also, these are all just more freestyles. And then, for those who don't know, Tackle Warehouse has a 25 pack of Big Bite Bait stick worms. It's basically the same thing as a Cinco. They're, I think, like $6 for 25. I have put a lot of research into them. These are a little more durable. They're still really soft. Okay, let's see if I can take one out and show it to you real fast. They're still really soft. But instead of paying $5 for 8 or $6 for 8, it might even be $7 for 8 for Senkos now. They've gotten kind of ridiculous. I mean, they're pretty soft. Full of salt. Have a nice scent to them. This is a green pumpkin red flake. I also got them in, this is the SA Special color. It's kind of like a tilapia color. It's a little different. I have them in Junebug, Black Blue Flake, and I think I got, yeah, tilapia. And green pumpkin purple flake. And green pumpkin blue flake. Okay, enough about that. Let me show you some of this other stuff here. What is going to help save you some headache if you trust me with it. These things have been out for a little while. I've been using them for about a good 7 or 8 years. When you're skipping a fluke, this is a fluke that I've used. You can kind of see it's been torn right here. Kind of tore in the nose. It's got a lot of tore spots in the back. This fluke never caught a fish. It got torn up and kept sliding down the hook before it even got a chance to catch a fish. These are some of my favorite hooks for a fluke. Haibusha, the 957s are a 5/0 nickel coat hook. And I like these hooks because they sit really good on the fluke, especially a 5-inch fluke. It's just an O'Shaughnessy bend, just so you can see it there. What I like to do, I've got another dispenser out there. These are called bait buttons. When you get them, they have a whole bunch of little red buttons, just like these right here. And they're inside here. This is the dispenser. What you're going to do is you're going to shake it. You're going to get a little button there. What I like to do is go ahead and you see this is already torn up. So this is going to be showing you on a torn up bait. All right, go ahead and get that in there. Then as soon as I pull it down like this right here, get my bait button back up there. You slide your hook straight through the bait button. And then it pops right off. See it on my hook? Then I slide this up around the bend and put it right up against the nose. See how I kind of, well, this is torn up so you can't really tell that good yet, because these actually save your fluke from getting torn up. See it on there? Then you get you another one. Oops, missed it. Sometimes just take it out of the thing. Mosquito popper popped in on a mosquito. And you just pull. These hooks are super sharp, so be careful. You just get it up on your hook. What I like to do is I come in, and I'm gonna Texas rig this. And once you get this done, I use this actually on Z-Man as well. When I'm fishing Z-Man, different kinds of like stick worms and stuff. They keep them on the hook. You ain't gotta worry about them. They don't slide down. You get that on there. Then you push that little bait button right inside the slot. Now, that is not going anywhere. I mean, these little things right here, these little bait buttons, man, they will save you a day of fishing. When you're skipping this little guy around docks, You won't get a torn up one without having to catch a fish on it. He'll keep it on the hook all the time for you. Even do the same thing with a weightless worm, a weightless Senko, I mean. When I'm skipping a Senko around docks, use that little bait button so you can see it up in there and see it on the bottom. And I think having it in that hook slot on the bottom, I think it gives it a little bit of flair down here. It just makes it seem a little more natural and gives you a little better glide action because it keeps it open. It doesn't, you know, sometimes when you pop your rod tip, it'll go boop, 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 and kind of scoot to the side both times, both the same way. These kind of prevent that. Well, I guess that's all I really have for you today. I just want to kind of give you a little tip with this, just because it was such a headache today. I went through probably, I don't know, 15 flukes, and I only caught 4 fish. So the fish to fluke was not good day, not a good day today for it. I know if you do, some people like throwing that EWG, which I'm not a big fan of. But that a lot of times the EWG has the Z-band, and it has like a big bite that kind of sits up on top here, and it's just really flat, and you don't have to worry about it as much. But you see how compact that is. That goes in and out of cover way better. And when you see this hook point, see how much more bite you have on that? EWG, the hook point and the eye of the hook are almost sitting even on most EWG hooks on the market. There are a few that have a good sized bite to them, but that bite right there greatly increases your hookup percentage. So in other words, instead of like, think about how this is sitting on here. If that bite, if the hook point and the bite sitting even, then you have that much more to try to drive the hook point into the fish's mouth to make it catch. But this, since it's not sitting even, when the fish gets it in his mouth, that's what it catches. Instead of going straight across and hoping that hook point catches into it. This is what I always used to use on flukes. I went to trying EWGs for a number of years. I mean, I've tried them off and on, just trying different EWGs, but I always go back to this style of hook. Some of the round bend hooks, I like those as well, but then you get like more of a stick out protrusion on the back. That's why I like the O'Shaughnessy bend, because it makes it a really slim line profile. And when you're skipping in between steps and stuff on docks, and you don't want that thing, you want that thing to be as compact as you can get it. So you can skip up underneath steps, work it back out of steps. Well, all right, guys. If you guys found this video helpful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get back active again, doing a lot more videos for you. Trying to get more stuff in, more things to do. I'm gonna do probably a demonstration with the skipping reel pretty soon. I mean, I could already skip with other reels. Just wanted to try that one reel because it just makes sense to me in my mind about having a really shallow spool for skipping and pitching. I mean, we've been doing it for years. We've been putting either braid on the backing of our spool, or getting a plastic coupling or PVC and cutting it down to size and putting it on the spool and then tying to it. Just anything to make that arbor of the spool taller and hold less line, so you're not digging out backlashes when you skip and hit the pylon, or you skip and hit something underneath the dock, or you skip back through some bushes and you hit a bush at the backside of it. I mean, sometimes, especially when you're trying to skip way back there on the backside of the, I mean, I've taken people on the boat before that it's like they always wind up with that baseball swing. It's like, come on now, you know. I try to tell them you don't need that baseball swing to skip. You just gotta have a nice smooth action. Let's get that wrist move. Skip it up underneath there. Skip it up underneath there. But anyway, If this can help somebody, share it with them. This little trick right here will save you a lot of headache. Well, I'm going to sign out for now. You guys have a great day and tight lines.